Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Monica, and I'm one of the information specialists here at McMaster Continuing Education. Information specialists are your first point of contact for any general questions or advice, assistance with selecting a program or course, and help with creating a study plan if needed. The purpose of this webinar is to give new and prospective students the opportunity to learn more about what you can expect as a McMaster Continuing Education student, and to provide an opportunity for you to ask any questions that you may have. This webinar will be useful for individuals thinking about enrolling in a program or course, new students, and current McMaster undergraduate students or alumni who are considering continuing education, their education with McMaster Continuing Education. Okay, so our agenda today will cover everything you need to know as a student. We'll talk about the benefits of being a continuing education student at McMaster and provide current updates on studying online during COVID-19. We will cover general eligibility requirements and information you need to know to plan your studies. Most of our programs are open enrollment and do not require a formal admission process, but we'll explain the difference. Next, we'll walk you through the enrollment process and important next steps to make sure you're prepared for your studies. Finally, we'll discuss the resources and supports that are available to you to ensure you have a successful and rewarding experience at McMaster Continuing Education. For those who are looking for more detailed information on a specific program, we have program previews that highlight our programs. These are available to watch either on each program page of our website and on our YouTube channel. And so first of all, welcome to the McMaster Continuing Education community, or MCE for short. McMaster University Continuing Education has inspired people to discover and achieve through lifelong learning since 1931. We're located downtown Hamilton, Ontario. We're one of Canada's largest and leading providers of online certificate, diploma, and professional development programs and courses. Additionally, we're pleased to offer online workshops and our free programs for caregivers, webinars, and events for our community, and other quick learning opportunities in our Learning Continuum and 55+ online courses ranging from health, technology, the arts, and more. Whether you want to upskill in your current field, reskill, earn a professional designation, or make a career change, we offer flexible, high-quality online courses that will help you reach your specific goals. Benefits of taking continuing education courses. Students value the industry-specific expertise of our instructors and the in-demand skills and knowledge to help them get ahead in their careers. We offer more than 200 diverse courses and workshops that blend both theoretical knowledge and practical application to help you expand your skill set and advance your career. Many of our students are working professionals with families and other responsibilities, trying to advance their careers while juggling other demands. To accommodate these busy schedules, our online courses are flexible and convenient and offer options to study on weeknights and weekends. Most programs have multiple start dates each year with online self-paced courses that allow you to do your coursework when it suits your schedule. Depending on the program, you can earn a credential in as little as 4 months or space out your courses and even take terms off if needed. Okay, McMaster University is deeply committed to supporting our community during the rapid changes taking place due to COVID-19. Most of our programs have been available entirely online long before COVID-19. For these programs, they will continue to operate in the same manner. Our online self-study courses are expertly designed to ensure a high-quality learning experience that is authentic and accessible for all learners. All courses for the spring 2022 term will continue to be offered in a virtual classroom and online format. A virtual classroom format provides students with the opportunity to meet online with the instructor and their peers for live class sessions each week. Please visit our COVID-19 FAQs page on our website for the latest information. My colleague will drop a link in the chat box for you. For those of you who are starting the accounting program, all course exams will be administered using an online proctoring service. Your exam will be completed from the comfort of your home. Staff from the accounting program will provide you with specific details once your course begins. So we offer three learning formats to accommodate your schedule and preferred learning style. First, we have the virtual classroom. It's an online classroom environment. Classes are held on a scheduled day and time each week. Specific times for your virtual classroom can be found on your program schedule and fees page on our website. This format includes a combination of real-time sessions and independent learning activities. Next, we have online, or sometimes referred to as online instructor-led. It consists of weekly readings, videos, discussion boards, quizzes, group and individual assignments. There's weekly interaction with the instructor and peers, which is required. Online courses are set with specific start and end dates with no need to log in at a specific time. Students should expect to allocate 6 to 8 hours per week to complete coursework. Everyone does learn differently, so some may need more time while others may need a little bit less. And lastly, the online self-study format. You would work through the course material at your own pace within the allotted time frame. Assignments are due on specified days throughout the duration of the course. There's no need to log in at a specific time. This format is only available for our accounting program. It is important to note that not every program or course will be offered in each of these course formats. To determine the course format for your program of interest, please review the schedule and fees page for the program on our website. If you're planning to register or have already registered for your first course, there are a few factors to consider as you create your study plan. We recommend you spend some time reviewing the program-specific pages for guidance about program requirements, course selection, schedule and fees, instructors, and more. Current and past course outlines are available online and are a great way to see what topics are covered in the course, potential assignments, readings, etc. Course outlines may change between terms, but the documents provide a good overview of the course and its expectations. Reviewing the course outline will help you plan your time, as you can see how much time you need to be present for live classes, along with planning time to complete course activities such as readings, studying for quizzes and tests, and completing projects and assignments. Scheduling an additional 3 to 6 hours per week, in addition to the specified class time and content hours, is a good estimate as you plan your availability. Next, you'll want to consider your availability in terms of having adequate time to devote to your studies. Some considerations are: 1, are you currently employed full-time or part-time? 2, do you have children, family commitments, or a busy lifestyle outside of work? 3, how many hours do you have available each week to commit to your studies? And 4, how quickly do you want or need to complete your studies? If you're working full-time, we generally do not recommend that you take more than 1 or 2 courses at a time. If you've never taken post-secondary education courses previously, if you are new to online learning, or if it's been a long time since you've attended school, then we would suggest just starting with 1 course to see how you handle the course load alongside your current responsibilities. You can always add more courses to your schedule as you go. If you're working part-time, you could consider taking 2 to 3 courses per term. Finally, if you're not working or have full-time availability, you could take 3 to 5 courses per term. Information specialists are happy to discuss your specific situation and provide you with further guidance. Registering for our programs is quick and easy. Most of our programs are open enrollment. This means there's no formal application or admission process. You would simply review any specific program prerequisites on the program page, and if you meet these requirements, you can register online. You do not need to submit any documentation. A few health programs we offer, such as health informatics, health information fundamentals, nursing concepts and continence care, and professional addiction studies, do require an application. For these programs, there are specific admission requirements, and an online application is required. You can visit the specific program page of our website to view admission requirements and a list of documents you'll need to submit. For these programs, you would apply, wait for an acceptance, and then enroll after you've been accepted. The registration criteria for all McMaster Continuing Education programs include: you must have an Ontario Secondary School diploma or equivalent, or be a mature student, anyone over 18 years of age and or who has not attended secondary school or college on a full-time basis in the last 2 years, or be deemed an exceptional case. This is done through program managers and admissions staff. Please ensure that you meet McMaster's English language proficiency requirements if you are a new Canadian or an international student. You can refer to the Continuing Education website, mcmastercce.ca, for more information. So I want to take you to our website shortly to walk you through the online registration process. Just in advance, so you know, the continuing education courses are offered 3 terms per year: fall, winter, and spring, summer. Spring, summer is a joint term. Spring, summer term runs from May until August. We do stagger some of our course start dates, so you may end up taking a course that starts in the middle of a term and runs into the middle of the following term. Before you register, you want to review the schedule and fees page for your program of choice. Please confirm course availability and dates on this page before you register. If any changes are made to a course once you've registered, which is a rare occurrence, you'll receive email notification of these changes by email. So this is our home page. What I was mentioning before, you can review all of our programs by clicking on programs. And here we listed off business programs, marketing, health and social services, technology, some degree and diploma options, and some specialized learning. So let me just show you how you'd go to register if you're a new student. So let's start with this first one here, accounting. You would click on the accounting program. And you can look on the, let me show you some quick links here. So course outlines are found here, as well as course descriptions. So you can search through those. Course descriptions are found here. If there's any prerequisites for courses, they will be listed under the course descriptions. Since there's quite a few prerequisites for our accounting courses, we actually have a separate link for course prerequisites for this program. We have our schedule and fees section, which most people will need to go through to see and kind of plan out their schedule. So as I was mentioning the different course formats, here's the legend at the top here: virtual classroom, online self-study. So they're indicated by the different colors. They're shaded in different colors here to help you see which formats are which. Further details about course formats are also on the left-hand side in our on the program pages. So here, if we want to start with the first course, which is our intro financial accounting, we see that for the spring 2022 term, we have a virtual classroom format, and we've got 2 start dates for the online self-study format. So let's say I want to start this in the virtual classroom format for the spring. Our spring term registration is currently open. You would click on the course name, and it'll take you right to our enrollment page where you see the course come up. Click on the format you want under the spring summer term, and it'll show you the offering. If there's more than one offering, let's say I'll go back to our search page. So if you need to add more than one course, you would come back here before you click checkout. You'd select all your courses and get it in your course selection. So let's say I actually want the online self-study format. We've got 2 start dates. So we've got a May 15 and a June 15. So you might just need to scroll down to find the one that you want. And then you'd simply click add to cart, and it'll show up on in your course selection box here. All this information on the left-hand side is quite useful. So make sure you click through these before you register, as you're agreeing to this as you're registering. So it's good to read through that: course description, refund policies, a link to Avenue to Learn I'll tell you about later, any prerequisites, very helpful information. So when you're ready to proceed, say you just want to register for the one course, you click checkout, redirects you to another page. So it gives you 4 options of how you can log in. If you're a McMaster, current McMaster student, or a previous McMaster student, McMaster employee. If you have a Mac ID username and password, you would click this and log in that way. So that's how I would log in. If you don't remember your Mac ID and password, but know your student number, you can go in that way. If you're new to McMaster, or if you don't remember any of your Mac ID details, your student number, nothing, you can click new to McMaster. If all your information is still the same, our system will link you up to your profile and you can complete your registration. Otherwise, the system will say, hey, I think you're in our system. Let me verify some information first to make sure that you don't get a duplicate record created, because that could be problematic in the future. So we want to make sure we're taking the right steps to link you up to your actual student record. So a search match is if you get stuck, if you don't remember information and your information has now changed, maybe address, phone number, email, you'll be able to log in through a search match process, but you'll be prompted about this as you go. So don't worry about that for now. You would carry on here. I'm not going to put this information in, but you would log in, say for myself, log in this way. Anyways, that's going to give you a starting point. From there, you would click log in. It would ask you to input your information if you're a new student, your name, address, phone number, email address. It'll get you to confirm the program that you want to be in, whether you just want to take one course under open studies, whether you want to be a part of the accounting diploma program. It'll get you to confirm that. And then finally, you'll make payment at the end. So your course registration will only be confirmed if you make payment at the end of the enrollment process. If you're not ready to pay, just click cancel and it'll cancel the registration steps. Otherwise, the system will hold on to the course for about an hour and a half and then it'll drop you due to no payment. So just wanted to give you an idea about that. Another way that you can register, you can come under future students or current students. There'll be this yellow enroll now bar. And if you want to either browse courses, if you want to browse everything that's open for the spring term, you can select the term and you can click go, and then it'll give you all the courses that are open for registration. Usually what I do, if I know what program I'm registering in, I would click, say, accounting. You have to click the program and the program plan, and you can click go. So let's say accounting and do the diploma and click go. And then it'll show all the courses, show the 5 required courses and 7 specialist courses. And then some basic courses there as well for people pursuing CPA designation. But all these required courses, it's helpful to review the program page first so you know what, if there's any course prerequisites, which courses you need to complete. Usually elective courses, you don't have to take all of them. You'll have to select a certain number of electives. So you can research all that before you begin the registration steps. But this hopefully give you an idea of the starting point of how you would do the registration for courses that are open enrollment or once you've been accepted into a program. So I'm going to come back to our presentation. Okay, hopefully everybody sees that presentation again. Okay, carry on. When it comes to budgeting, course fees are paid at the point of registration. All fees are posted on the program web pages. So on that scheduled fees page that I just showed you, the course fees are listed there. Course fees include the tuition fee and the McMaster Association of part-time student fee for academic credit courses only. If you are an Ontario resident, please note that our programs are not eligible for OSAP funding. If you want to keep budget in mind as you plan your studies, as this could determine how many courses you may register for each term. Overall, there are a few options students can explore if financial assistance is required. If you're working, many employers offer tuition assistance programs, and you can ask your manager or HR department if your company offers anything along those lines. The McMaster Association of Part-Time Students, or MAPS for short, offers a limited number of bursaries for students who can demonstrate financial need. Students must pay up front for courses and then apply for the bursary through their their Mosaic Student Center portal during the timeframe indicated on the bursary information page. I'll tell you more about the Mosaic system later in this presentation. If you select the bursary, the funds will then be applied to your student account. This is something that you can apply for each term if you're taking 1 or 2 courses per term maximum. Applications are only open for a short time, a few weeks prior to each new term, so it's important to visit the link seen on the screen, and my colleague will drop the link for you in the chat if you're interested in learning about this option. Next, most banks offer student loans and lines of credit that have attractive interest rates that you can explore. For Canadian students interested in government funding or subsidized training options, for example, Second Career, Canadian Ontario Job Grant, please contact your local employment service center. Access Community Capital Fund is a charitable Toronto-based organization which offers people in the Greater Toronto and Hamilton area low interest loans for internationally trained individuals interested in upgrading their skills or starting up a business in Canada. And Windmill Microlending supports newcomers who arrive with education, skills, and experience, but face significant barriers to employment. For many immigrants, what limits them from entering the labor market is a lack of financial support. Windmill offers low interest, affordable career loans for up to $15,000 to help skilled immigrants and refugees pay for the cost of education and training programs, credentials, licensing, and more to reach their career goals. For more information, please visit the Newcomer Information page on our website. It is important to note that fees for academic credit courses are eligible for a tax credit on your income tax return. Tax certificates are made available in Mosaic by the end of February for the previous calendar year. Fees for non-credit professional development courses are not eligible. If you have any specific questions, do not hesitate to reach out. Now let's take a look at two of our student platforms. First, we'll review Mosaic. Mosaic is our administrative information system. This is where you'll see alerts from the university, access your payment information, course history, final grades, apply for graduation, and more. So let me show you the system in a little bit more detail. The web address for Mosaic is mosaic.mcmaster.ca. So I'm just going to log in under myself here. I'll show you a little bit about the system. So your home screen won't look like mine because I'm an employee. I have a few extra things on here, but something you'll definitely have is the Student Center, which we reference all the time. Almost everything you need to do as a student will be in here. Something else you'll see on your home screen will be grades. So if you quickly want to go and access your grades, there'll be a tile for that on your home screen, as well as tax forms. So if somebody at tax time is looking for the tax forms for a course they took the previous year, there'll also be a tile for that on your home screen. So you'll have information and your student number at the top. These two sections are the most commonly used sections. I just want to show you what the options are on here, as you'll definitely need to access these at some point throughout your studies. So when you're asking us for instructions or looking at instructions on our website about how to do something, we'll say, go to Mosaic, go to your Student Center, and then in your academic section drop-down menu, you'll see a list of options. So here under academics, there's a drop-down menu called Other Academic, where we have a whole bunch of things you can do on here. So some of the things that you would use would be when you're all done your course requirements and all your final grades are posted, you can click on Apply for Graduation. Course history is where you'll see all the courses you took at McMaster, you know, undergrad and continuing education. So anything that you've completed with at McMaster. Enrollment financial letters. So you can view or print an enrollment letter. So if you register and pay for a course, you can view a letter right away to say that you've registered. It'll have your course name, dates, the price of the course, and then when the course is actually completed and your final grade is in Mosaic, it will show the final grade for that course as well. So those are helpful, especially if you're looking for reimbursement. You can show, okay, yes, I've completed the course. Here's a letter to prove that. We have here enrollment drop. We don't use any of these other enrollment options for continuing education, but we do use enrollment drop if you have to drop a course. Keeping in mind, we do have a short window for a refund policy for some courses. So, and it could vary by course. So it's very important to review the refund policy as you're registering for a course, just so that you can keep that in mind. So you're not coming back later being like, I had no idea that was the refund policy. It's all helpful stuff. Same when you're purchasing something at a store. It's good to know what we don't always check, but it's good to know what the refund policy is so that you have that in the back of your mind if anything comes up, because life happens. Most of us are working professionals, so you do want to keep that in mind. Another option here is grades. This is where you come to see your final grades. So your final grades won't be posted in Avenue to Learn. Your instructor might share your final grades with you, but your final official grades will be posted here in Mosaic, and you can click on grades or course history. It'll be on there too, but grades is where you can see your final grades. There's a link to Avenue to Learn as well, but I'll give you the direct link for that later as well. So in case you forgot what the link is or need to access it from here, you can go there. What else? And transcripts. So you can request an official transcript. You would click on here and click the double arrow that will take you to the next page, and you would complete the request form. It's free to request an official transcript. I think you have up to 5 you can request for free. You can get it mailed to yourself. You can get it mailed to another institution. So it's free of charge to be sent by regular mail. Once you start getting into couriers or faxes, emails, things like that, it's there'll be a fee for that, but it'll all be listed for you on there. You can also view an unofficial transcript. So if you need something immediately while you're waiting for maybe an official transcript, you can view an unofficial transcript. And those are kind of the main things you would review on there. Under finances, let's see, you would see the enrollment financial letter is the same one as you saw in the academic section drop-down menu, but it's another section, another way you can access it. Payments, you can access from here. So if you want to review, say you lost that's another thing to keep in mind is when you register and pay for your course, you'll get a Moneris receipt that's issued to you once to your email. So save that, file it away, print it out, whatever you need to do, because you get that once. Afterwards, you can view payments that you've made on your Mosaic Student Center, but it's not laid out the same way. But it will still say it'll have an order number, the date that you made the purchase, what it was for, the total amount, and the method of payment that was used, the credit card, online banking, that will be listed on there. So after your Moneris receipt, if you lose that, you can find payment information here. Since it doesn't always have your name on there, you can print off that and couple it with the enrollment financial letter. And if you need to provide that to your employer, those two things work hand in hand for reimbursement purposes that you can send to HR or your employer. And then those view print tax forms, just that tile that was on that on your homepage of Mosaic, you can also find it here. So those are the main things that people would use Mosaic for. So I just wanted to let you know about that. Another important point, because this happens sometimes, is that when you go to register, say if you come into Mosaic to view your final grade and then you're ready to register for a course, you'll go back to our website to register, but make sure that you sign out of Mosaic first, because Mosaic can be a little bit sensitive. So you want to make sure you fully sign out of Mosaic before you start your registration. Okay. So I can show you where to do that here. So there's 3 dots up here and just sign out. The next platform is called Avenue to Learn. So, or we call it A2L for short. A2L is McMaster's learning management system for online and virtual courses. You'll be using the system regularly during your studies, as this is where all of your course content will be housed. So we do have on, I don't use this on a daily basis, but you will use it for your courses. So it's good to get familiarized with it. On our YouTube channel, we have tutorials. Specifically, we have a playlist for Avenue to Learn. There's Avenue to Learn tutorials. So if you're not familiarized with the system, you can go and watch those tutorials to learn more about it before you start your courses. So some other programs you may use in your courses include Zoom for live sessions, if applicable, and Microsoft 365, which allows you to use a chat messaging program called Teams. You'll be provided with instructions for these systems if you need to use them when your course begins. So I want to take a minute to discuss a few online learning strategies to help you for success with your online studies. So number 1, navigate Avenue to Learn and explore the ins and outs of the system. If you have any questions, you're always encouraged to reach out for support. 2, review and get familiarized with the course outlines and schedule to better understand what the course entails and take note of the deadlines. 3, give some thought to how you will manage your time in the way that works best for you. Whether you work part-time or full-time, have family care priorities or other life commitments, block off some time in your weekly schedule to complete the required coursework and attend virtual classroom meetings. We encourage you to set up a dedicated study space. It's important to have a comfortable physical space to study. And lastly, with any professional setting, there are online etiquette best practices for interacting with your classmates and instructors. Ensure you're always being respectful when engaging with others at McMaster Continuing Education. So some online learning myths. So let's debunk some of the common myths and discuss them further. So myth number 1, will not have any support online. I'm one of the team of the information specialists here at McMaster Continuing Education. We're the first line of support to our students and community. Our goal is to help you succeed. So every program has also a program manager, program associates, and instructors that are here to field your questions and get you on the right track to graduation. Myth number 2, the quality of online courses is not the same as in-person courses. So before COVID-19, over 80% of our courses were already online. So the transition for our in-person courses was made easily by the foundation we had set. We have an instructional design team that creates and rigorously tests all of our courses to ensure we continue providing best in-class education while accommodating your learning needs. Myth number 3, I will not have a chance to network with peers. Through our courses with virtual classroom settings, discussions, and chat functions, you're able to connect with your instructors and fellow students with ease. So many of our newcomer students have told us that finding a job, acquiring professional development for a current job, upskilling and reskilling are the top reasons they study with us. So to help new immigrants achieve their learning and career goals, we have created this space where you can have access to some great resources that focus on career development, networking opportunities, and financial support, so your integration into Canada is a smooth experience. Visit our Newcomer Information page on our website for links to these career development resources, networking and job opportunities, and financial support services. One thing I want to mention is our career development tools course. It's $25 plus tax. It's a 5-week online course that you can kind of do at your own pace, but there'll be weekly things you can do. And that's one of our career services that we offer to assist you when you're ready to job search. Other information that's available to newcomers on our Newcomers Information page are financial support services. And I'll just read the titles for you. I did cover a couple: Access Community Capital Fund, Windmill Microlending, Newcomer Loans, McMaster Association of Part-Time Student Bursaries, and Part-Time Canadian Student Loans. So we understand that many of us need support when it comes to managing mental health. On our mental health resources page on our website, you'll find available resources and tools you can utilize. Most of these resources can be accessed Canada-wide and include toll-free numbers and emails to connect with the service or support. Please note that a few are also specific to the Hamilton region, and some are available only to our full-time students. The resources include services and support for McMaster employees, Black, Indigenous, and people of color, LGBTQ folks, women, and community and online mental health resources. For more information and access to links to the services and resources, please visit our website. Our free writing skills services can help you take your writing skills to the next level to communicate your ideas with confidence. Investing time to work on your writing can help improve your grades and strengthen your everyday communication skills. You can connect with one of McMaster's writing advisors who will provide you with one-on-one advising services to advance your writing and identify areas where you can improve. Whether you need guidance, organizing your thoughts into an outline, or polishing your completed draft, check in with one of the writing advisors to receive coaching at any stage of the writing process. When you should use our writing services, if you're struggling to get started with writing assignments or often feel stressed while writing, you keep getting the same feedback on your assignments, but you're unsure what the critique means and how to improve it, or you want to chat with someone about specific writing questions and techniques. Our writing services can help you by building skills and learn strategies to improve your academic writing so you can write more efficiently. Understand how to communicate your ideas effectively. Explore your ideas from different angles. Identify your strengths and weaknesses to know which habits you should keep and which you need to work on. Learn on how to correct common errors. Work on assignments at any stage in the writing process. For more information or to book an appointment with a writing advisor, please visit our website. Once your course begins, your first point of contact for assistance for your course would be your instructor. They can be reached through Avenue to Learn. If you have any difficulty with your MacID login, please visit our MacID help page by clicking on Current Students tab on our website and then MacID FAQs on the left-hand side of the page. Our University Technology Services Department also supports our students with solving MacID issues. If you do not see your course on the start date on Avenue to Learn, please contact an information specialist at Continuing Education, and we will ensure that the program department adds you to your course on the learning management system as long as your MacID has already been activated. If you are experiencing any other technical issues with Avenue to Learn, you will find contact information for the Avenue to Learn support desk on the Avenue to Learn login page. For any other questions or assistance, please feel free to reach a continuing education information specialist, as we're happy to be your first point of contact to provide you with either direct assistance and/or direct you to the most appropriate staff member or department. Thank you so much for joining us today, and hope we are able to answer your questions, but don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks again. We look forward to connecting with you soon.